The new Clash of Clans animated short was an absolute hit. It was so obvious how much time and effort went into this awesome little animated short movie, and it really goes to show. And given all the time that Supercell and all these animation companies put into this one video alone, which ended up getting stretched out to 10 minutes, and to be honest, over hundreds and hundreds of hours end up going into creating just minutes of these sorts of animations, and so huge props to Supercell for all of that. And given all the time that these sorts of companies put into making these awesome videos for the general public and the Clash of Clans and Clash Royale fans, it's only right that we go ahead and make all that time worth it by diving deeper into the actual animation and seeing every little detail that we ended up missing. Because when you put that much time into making these videos and putting all this attention to detail into these, it'd be such a shame if you ended up missing some really cool things throughout the video. So let's go ahead and hop into this video for everything that you might have missed inside of the brand new Lost and Crowned Clash short animation. I hope you guys do enjoy, and before the video does begin, make sure you guys enter the iPad giveaway. I'll flash up on screen how you can enter that. I'll be drawing the winners in about 10 days on September 21st, so definitely make sure you guys enter that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. The very first really detailed part that I wanted to point out is when Larry and Peter and the rest of the school bus, or whatever you want to call it, is flying to the Clash Royale arenas. You pass over the Clash Royale landscape and you can see a variety of different maps. Before I tell you guys, pause the video and let me know down in the comments below how many different Clash Royale arenas you see in this image here. From here, you can see the Frozen Peak, the Spell Valley, Boneyard, the Royal Arena, Pekka's Playhouse. The mountains in the back left could possibly be Hog Mountain or something like that, except you just can't really see the peak. Then there is also the Jungle Arena in the bottom left, but if you look at the actual picture of Jungle Arena, it looks a lot different and a whole lot more evil than the actual one in game, especially with the glowing red goblin eyes. Some of the arenas that are missing are Electric Valley, Spooky Town, obviously all of the brand new legendary arenas that we see throughout the game, and then some of the basic ones like the Trainers Arena and Barbarian Bowl. But other than that, most of the arenas here are visible, which is pretty cool. Next, you can see as soon as the battle bus lands, or whatever you want to call it once again, you can see some sort of fair going on here. Not a lot of actually important stuff here, although it is very detailed and lots of cool things. The only interesting thing here is that the Princess Pony is eating out of the Royal Hog's food box, which doesn't quite seem right, but maybe it's just for royal animals since the pony is part of the Prince's posse. But who knows? Anyways, just thought that was a little interesting and I thought I'd throw that in there. Anyways, let's get into some more of the interesting stuff. So as Larry and Peter are walking towards the entrance of the castle, or whatever you want to call it, they end up passing by this brand new troop that has only ever been shown once before. This troop actually doesn't have a name. It's not a builder, it's more so of a villager or a landscaper, or I don't know what you want to call him, but basically he's just there sweeping the courtyard, and this is only his second time ever showing up inside of a Clash commercial, and his second appearance ever in the world of Clash. You can also go ahead and check out his original commercial right here, where he's just caught mowing the lawn in the Clash arena. This next scene has a lot of interesting things, and so let me go ahead and break it down for you. So if you look at the table in the bottom right, there's actually a jump spell on the arena mixed in with a bunch of other things laying around on the table that aren't quite visible and you can't really make out what it is, but let me know down in the comments what you think they are. One of them could possibly be a heal spell, there's some books, maybe they're spell books or something like that, but the only one I can visibly tell is the jump spell. Next thing is if you look at some of the paintings, in one of the photos the king has the wizard's bunny. As a lot of you guys are probably familiar, the wizard is very well known for his magic tricks and making this one bunny appear. The bunny also makes plenty of other appearances in these commercials here. And then in the bottom left, there is also a piano, which is also a little hint towards one of the most popular Clash commercials ever, when Clan Wars was first introduced into Clash of Clans. Moving on, as they zoom out more, you can also see some sort of chest on the left-hand table. I believe it is a giant chest containing a bunch of cards. And then another really cool thing is that there is actually a bunch of cards on that table as well, which might be a hint towards the cards that are played inside of Clash Royale and when the king kind of throws them out. Next, once Larry ends up going into the king's private room and sees all of the treasure, you can see a ton of different chests laying around. Some of them are pretty visible, like some of them are a giant chest, there's an epic chest in there, but there's also like some free chests and some other ones that are a little hidden and you can't really see or tell which ones they are. Next here, this one passes by really quickly and you have to have a really sharp eye to see. But basically inside the kitchen there is a brand new freshly made cake that has a couple bites taken out of it. But this is actually the exact same cake as in the 7th anniversary of Clash of Clans. Next, at the Clash Royale arena inside of the big bomb room, you can see a ton of different traps, including seeking air mines, big bombs, regular bombs, air bombs, and a ton of like cannons and stuff like that. Some of which actually don't belong inside of Clash Royale, especially the bombs, air mines, and air bombs. So it is quite interesting to see that they actually have a bunch of Clash of Clans stuff inside of a Clash Royale castle. Next, as the rocket ends up getting set on fire, you will see Larry and Peter quickly whiz right by a bunch of paintings, and a lot of them you can tell what they are. For example, the one on the left is the bandit, the right you'll be passing by an archer, and then there's some other troops. But I just want to know what the heck that first painting really is. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, it's a little blurry, but I can't tell at all what it looks even remotely close to. Let me know down in the comments if you guys know what it is. Also, once you see the princess and the ram rider just laying on their bed right before the rocket comes blowing through their room, you can see a little picture frame on the left side of some sort of young boy who I'm assuming is one of their crushes or possibly a relative. I can't really relate which troop it actually is, but let me know down in the comments too if you know what troop is inside of that photo. It might just be like the prince or something like that when he was a lot younger, stuff like that. And then for the final one, right before the end screen actually comes up, if you look in the very back, you can see the mini P.E.K.K.A come through the door with a plate full of pancakes. For those of you who don't know, the mini P.E.K.K.A has this really weird obsession with pancakes where his voice line in game is literally pancakes in a big deep robot voice, which is kind of crazy. And then also in a mini P.E.K.K.A commercial, he starts hallucinating about a bunch of pancakes as well, and for some reason he just has something about destroying pancakes. I don't know what's up with the whole P.E.K.K.A family, with the P.E.K.K.A being obsessed with butterflies and the mini P.E.K.K.A obsessed with pancakes. It just doesn't make any sense, but it is still pretty cool to see that they added that small little detail into the end screen right there. But anyways, that there is everything that you might have missed inside of the really cool new animation that just came out called Lost and Crowned. Hopefully you guys did enjoy not only this video, but also the animation, because that was honestly one of my favorite things ever. It reminded me of a little Clash-orama skit or series, and I'm really hoping that they do continue to keep doing those. Definitely make sure you guys go watch the original video if you haven't already. Drop a like, comment on it, tell them how badly you want to see more of those videos, and also make sure you drop a like on this video too, just if you feel like being awesome. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn notifications on, because I will be posting a ton more videos about this Lost and Crowned and all of the upcoming series and animations that they're going to be putting out, as well as some of my own stories and kind of backstories on how troops were brought into the world of Clash for Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Tons of great content to come out. Make sure you subscribe, see if you like the content or not, and anyways, I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.